What's going on, everybody? And today, I don't know what we have a few leaks for Kingdom Hearts 3. This is the first time I'm ever going to talk about leaks of Kingdom Hearts 3. I usually talk about confirmed news, but this is really troubling. So, today, which is the 8th of May, they have a really credible leaker named Jose Strife on Twitter posted a few things that is really making me a little worried about Kingdom Hearts 3. So, before we get into the big thing, one thing that I want to say is that, this is just a summary. So one of the things that, was it that Nomura he's basically what the guy said was that he's more interested in what's after Kingdom Hearts 3 than Kingdom Hearts 3 itself, before Kingdom Hearts 3 is even here. And that's a little troubling, because that basically means that he's like, okay, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3, but I'm more interested in Kingdom Hearts 4, 5, 6, how many, whatever they're coming out. And we don't even have Kingdom Hearts 3 yet, so that's a little worrying. Like, is he like devoted? Like, is he putting it all into Kingdom Hearts 3, or is he like saying, I'm just gonna half-ass this, and then we'll make Kingdom Hearts 4 better? And that's a little worrying because we don't even have Kingdom Hearts 3 yet. Anyway, so the biggest thing that was leaked, remember, these are all supposed. None of these are confirmed. Is that Kingdom Hearts 3 was supposed to have a trailer last month, which was April, and then the game was supposed to release in December of this year. Now, that's a little surprising because I've had my mindset on a March 2018 release. But then another thing that the leaker said was that supposedly it was delayed to come out in 2018, but they are also going to have to cut a few things out of the game. Now, this is a little worrying. If they do what they did with Kingdom Hearts 3, because if they do what they did with the other games, like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, I'll be fine. And Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, I'll be fine with this. So, what they did in Kingdom Hearts 1 was they cut out, they added 2 new Keyblades, and they also added a new boss fight, and they added a few more things. I'm not pretty sure, because I really never played Final Mix before. And that's pretty much, that's fine, because none of it took away from the story at all. If you didn't fight the unknown boss, you still knew who Xemnas was by Kingdom Hearts 2, because they tell you who the fuck he is and shit. So, it didn't really matter. In Kingdom Hearts 2, they added the boss fight, for, the Lingering Will, which was, like, I'm pretty sure that was, like, an additional boss fight. And that wasn't planned to be in the original Kingdom Hearts. And then they added the Cavern of Remembrance, and then the data battles, which were supposed to be in the game. At first, you were supposed to fight them at the Olympus Coliseum, but the Olympus Coliseum ended up getting destroyed, so they created a whole new area. But due to time constraints, they had to cut that out. Now, that added nothing to the story. There was nothing important about that shit. It was just something extra to do, and that's fine. Go ahead and do that. And then in Birth by Sleep, they added a few new data battles. They added a few new data battles, and I'm a Keyblade, and I'm not sure what else they did, but nothing to add to the story, which is pretty cool because you don't want to pay for a whole new game, which were like what Final Mixes were. It was a whole new game. Basically, what Final Mix added was because because we had like the Vanitas Remains and the unknown boss fight in here in the like the States and shit. But in Japan, they didn't, so Final Mix added that with a few new extra things, but guess they didn't add any story. So what I'm afraid is that Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to cut out important worlds, because I remember a few months back, Nomura did state that they have worlds that are coming along nicely, and then they have worlds that are, that haven't even been touched yet. I'm hoping these talk about just like 2 or 3 worlds haven't been touched yet, and those worlds are not going to be in the game. I'm hoping he's not talking about like half the roster aren't completed yet. I'm like, what the fuck were you doing this whole time? It does just jokes. But anyways, I don't want like them to have to release another Final Mix. I know Nomura did say that he was done with Final Mixes, but as it's standing right now, we might get a Final Mix, and I'm scared of that because we live in a fucked up. Games nowadays, they will release you a half-ass. We could take a look at Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront. They released a half of a game and then gave you all the shit later, and that was bullshit. I didn't like that. That's why I didn't pick up the game. Destiny, even though I picked up this game, they released fucking 12 story missions and then gave you the rest of the story that was supposed to be in the game. And that's bullshit. I don't want them to do that at Kingdom Hearts. I do doubt they're going to do this. And remember, these are all leaks. This is speculation. Now this is confirmed. We still have to wait till E3. But if these do come out true, I'm hoping they just cut out little extra shit, like maybe a boss fight or 2 that was supposed to be secret, and like some extra, like you could fight all the bosses from Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 in like data battles, and then like cut that out and release it for DLC for like $10-15. I'll buy that because I buy the Call of Duty map packs. I'll buy extra shit. So anyways, that's all the leak was. And then the last thing, which isn't really that important, but they basically said the reason why there's another leak, but why Kingdom Hearts 3 is taking so long to come out was because of Nomura, and he's like a perfectionist and he wants everything in the game to be perfect. And then that Osaka team is having a hard time creating a console game, and I find that, like, I might think that leak might be really true, because all they've done for Kingdom Hearts was create a Birth by Sleep and what's it called, Dream Drop Distance. So anyways, that was what the leak said. Tell me, go ahead, put down in the comments if you think that this is true or not. I'm really hoping it's not. We just have to wait till E3. So anyways, like, subscribe, and comment for more Kingdom Hearts 3 news, and leave.